Hey Saggies, it's Heather here with Earth Empress. I hope you are all doing fantastic on this Tuesday. This is going to be your general soul connection spread. So we are going to hop in business as usual. On the, we'll get the energy of the person you're connecting with. We'll grab your energy, and then in the center, we're going to let things fall where they may, see where they are aligning. It's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Sag. And if you're cross-watching, you could very well be resonating with the Sagittarius side of things. As always, cards are gender fluid. It's about energy. It can be vice versa. Again, whatever's resonating for you. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And anyone interested in personal readings, my Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff, it is in the description box down below, as well as the weekly upload schedule for all 12 signs. So, all right, what can we grab for the energy the person Sagittarius is connecting with? You guys had a whole pile that wanted to come out. This person's going through some shit. Page of Pentacles. Okay. So a period where they're really wanting to start something new, go out, make an offer, make an approach. Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. I feel like this person's really wanting to come in and offer. It does feel like an apology, but it feels like it's something that's substantial. Wow. Okay. It's taken this person quite a while to come through. Strength card with that Page of Pentacles. This is telling me that this person has been wanting to approach for a minute, but they've had to really go through a process of developing spiritually, because the Strength card is all about that inner spiritual strength that's finally, taming the lion is also kind of like taming the ego, or you get more in tune with your soul, less involved with your ego. You don't let your ego scare you or fear dictate what you're doing. You are really living that soul-driven, that heart-driven life. And I mean, if you know anything about Leo, that's what Leo energy is about. It's about living from your heart. It is that divine, regal, royal kind of heart space. Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, this is passionately wanting to come through. Usually the Knights can be kind of, the Knight of Wands can be kind of in and out energy, but with that Page of Pentacles, it feels like it's solid. It feels like it's a substantial offer, but it's something that they're passionate about. It's something that they really are feeling, again, on that soul deep level with that Strength card. It's taken a while for them to really come through and approach. What can we get for the person Sagittarius is connecting with? We have, they've had to go through a major transformation. I mean, maybe this person had an issue when it came to their own personal strength, when it came to standing up for themselves, speaking up for themselves, tuning into their heart and really listening, versus allowing fear to kind of dictate what they were doing or the actions they were taking. We got the Three of Cups here. So one of two ways. This could be them finding the strength to transform in order to really embrace some kind of happiness, to finally feel fulfilled within themselves. Or it could be them coming through, hitting this transformation, really transforming and building up their strength, their inner power, their self-worth, to come through with some kind of offer, because this can be a reunion card. It's also, again, happiness. So this is wanting to experience this happiness, wanting to bring joy somewhere, wanting to celebrate, wanting to have this genuine just love and reciprocity in this situation to celebrate. What else do we have? I'm not getting third party with it. I'm trying to feel the vibe of it. Usually I do, but I'm not. This is, Six of Wands. It just feels like this person genuinely wants to be happy, and they see a lot of potential and happiness with you. Six of Wands, seeing victory, recognition. I think this is a big thing for them. A big thing for them, whether they've been going through it or currently developing and experiencing it now, because timing is fluid, so keep that in mind. A major role in this was really changing and shifting and embracing and, again, loving themselves and building up their self-worth. Like, maybe with this person, they didn't feel like they were enough. Maybe they felt like they weren't enough, or they couldn't offer enough. They had nothing to offer at the table. Maybe they had to go and transform and heal a lot of issues and wounds because it kept them feeling unworthy, or like they didn't amount to much. But with that Six of Wands, not only are they seeing victory in this happiness, but they're also getting recognition and finally feeling valued in the situation. You have what? Five of Wands. It's reversed. We're going to take it reversed. You guys know I only take reversals if I'm called to leave it. And if they say leave it, I leave it. It's left. Coming out of this energetic turmoil, I feel like they've been in their heads about this for a while. This approach, how to approach. And honestly, they're probably letting fear dictate, you know, if I approach this person, they're going to block me. They're going to reject me. They're going to abandon me. They're going to leave. They don't want me. But there is potential. Four of Wands. It's the celebration. It's happiness. It is commitments. It's weddings. It's also about a soul deep, beautifully based relationship where you can feel not only alive, like you're truly living your life, but also you're able to 100% be yourself within that connection. You can truly be who you are and you feel like it's safe, it's okay. And for a person to get to this point, they have to transform and release all of their baggage and shit. Otherwise, they're never going to get to that point. They're never going to feel like it's okay to be themselves because they weren't okay with who they were. You know, they didn't know themselves possibly. Or again, they just didn't value themselves. So it's hard to really be in a connection that shines that light and asks you to really be who you are if you don't even know who you are at that time. A lot of growth, a lot of major transformations taking place. We have, okay. All right, we have Wheel of Fortune, Six of Pentacles, Empress. What else do we have? The Star card, the Fool. Oh, okay. So right off the bat, you guys are balanced, sitting pretty right now. You feel like the tide's shifting. Things are changing. The wheel's turning in your favor. It's turning in the right direction. It's because you're coming to true alignment within yourself. You know, you're feeling full, you're feeling happy, you're feeling fulfilled. You're in connections and situations where people are equally pouring into you as much as you're pouring into them. It's divine. It's a beautiful time. You have the Empress here. Creation, birthing, that divine feminine principle. You know, for some of you, you could be waiting on the tides to shift with an Empress energy, Taurus, Libra. For others of you, you could just be really wanting to, you're really wanting to birth something new at this period in time. You could be extra creative right now. You could be birthing some kind of creative endeavor, some kind of hobby, something that, you know, could have long-term potential. Also, it could just be you literally balancing out your feminine traits within yourself, becoming more in tune, becoming more aligned with the soul-driven, you know, spiritual aspects in your life. You know, healing. Star card. It's also a card of wish fulfillment. So you guys have probably had a lot of intentions put out into the universe. Maybe, again, you've been waiting on this person to really have the healing and take the necessary steps. And you've just been waiting. You've been waiting for this to come to fruition. You've been waiting for these. You planted those seeds. You've been waiting on the healing. You've been waiting on the universe to come through and assure you. And then the Fool. Something comes in that makes you want to leap off the fucking cliff. And that's not a light leap. This is a big leap. This is leaping unapologetically. This is doing it with your whole heart, just jumping in head first, ready to take a chance on something. You're not going to take a chance on it if it doesn't feel like it's magical. You know, and that Star card to me gives it that very magical quality. And Judgment. The time's come, Divine timing. A lot of things come down to divine timing, my friends. Divine timing is always at play. And healing. Healing had to take place for you as well. Alignment, healing, feeling whole within. Nine of Wands. So this is taking a leap with the Fool. Of course you guys are going to have some kind of guard up. Let's be real. I feel like that's what this is a lot. You guys are still going to be somewhat guarded. And that is not what you want to do. You don't want to take that leap of faith if you're not in faith. So, you know, if it comes to that, I feel like Judgment's going to come in. Maybe you're releasing this guardedness, this guarding of the heart, this self-preservation that you've been in, this mode of like, I have to protect my heart because I'm going to be fucking abandoned or they're going to break it. And even if it wasn't just this person, maybe this is something that you've had to overcome your whole life where you felt like people were just going to walk out the door and leave you behind. It's an inner fear of yours. It's a wound. But with Judgment and the Star, healing is taking place because it's time to release this shit. I love it. Because I was saying that to a friend the other day. I was like, you release the shit and the shift happens. You go from shit to shift. And that's kind of how it happens. You know, you release it and then the shift comes flowing through and you're like, oh man, I never even knew this was possible. I do feel like some of you are still going to be a little guarded though. It needs to be released. Because at the end of the day, if you are not making faith-based decisions, taking the leap of faith with faith, don't take the leap. Because you're going to end up hitting your head on the way down. And yeah, you might end up where you need to be in the long run. Of course, you're going to do that. But you're going to have a nice little fall on the way. And it's like, if you just had the faith and hopped on the fucking broom, which I love that this is a broom, it would have been a smoother ride. So, you know, take that as it resonates for you. Knight of Swords, again, you could totally be defensive though. Or this is you speaking some truth in this situation. You know, if this person's coming in passionately, they're coming in with an offer, this is you responding, I mean, from a very truthful point of view. You know, this is you being 100% honest, like, okay, if I'm going to, you know, if we're going to do this, then this, and this, you know, we need to work on this, or I need to work on that, or, you know, I have this that needs to be healed. You had this that have, you know, it's going to be a nice, honest, heartfelt communication. Because it is coming underneath that star. For some of you, this is something you've been wanting for a while. You've been wanting this kind of communication to come in. Yeah, you have the Magician. That manifestation. It could be Gemini, Virgo energy coming through for you. You have Aquarius. You have Aries, Pisces, Judgment. Judgment is, it actually is your card. And then you have Swords energy. The Hermit, yeah. Some of you could be dealing with Virgo, or just someone that's very getting spiritually in tune with their life too. Like they've been pushed on this spiritual path. This could also be you. Yeah, I think you're manifesting this opportunity to come in. That's what you've been really wanting. And this Hermit energy is about truth. Maybe the truth's coming at you. And that's why you're like, oh fuck. Like you get the communication you wanted, you get the truth you wanted. And now you have to go within and really, I mean, deal with it. Figure out, like, is this my path? Am I called to be on the journey with this person right now? Is this connection in my best interest? Is this connection, you know, where I'm headed? Because if you look, that owl's there too. And that owl is always about spiritual messengers. So really tune into your spiritual side too. Take the time. Take the time out to really listen and dive deep into your soul as well. That's a big thing for someone here. 5 of Cups. Mutual energy. You're both heartbroken. You're both missing this. You're both thinking about it. It's in your energy. You're all in your feels. Sun card, Justice. So you're in your feels because this was something that I feel like for a lot of you it feels like a missed opportunity. I'm just going to be real. Sun card's Leo energy. Justice is Libra. For some of you, it feels like this was a missed opportunity, something that could have brought you a lot of happiness, a lot of fulfillment in your life. Justice card, this is karmic. This is about divine timing. Timing has to come into play here. You want these scales to be balanced out. You want balance within this relationship because you see happiness. You're thinking about it. You're in your feelings about it. You want balance, temperance, divine healing, balancing coming in, the tides changing, the shift fucking happening. That's what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, timing's going to play a huge part in this connection. Huge part. And discernment. Being real. Yeah. Page of Cups. Both want to offer love. You both feel it. You both want it. You both miss it. You both see happiness here. You see, like, this Sun card is not just happiness. This is, like, feeling fulfilled from the inside out. This is someone that really inspires your soul. Temperance, Scorpio, Cancer energy, Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. What do we have? Death card on this side, Scorpio, Strength is Leo. I have a lot of wands on this side. This person could just be genuinely just batshit crazy passionate about you, to be honest. And they're having all of this, you know, fire energy that's coming through. They could be fire and feeling flamey. They could be any sign and feeling this just fucking energy of, you know, this is what I want. This is it. You guys, you have a little bit of everything on this table, to be honest. But most of it's about healing. Most of it's about like moving forward and finding balance, timing coming into play. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to grab anything else for Sag in this connection. Could be done with an earth sign. Or some of you could be on the cusp or have earth in your chart. Five of Swords, Seven of Wands. This earth sign's conflicted. If you're dealing with an earth sign here, this person's conflicted on the inside. They're very conflicted on what to do. It's like they want to make the approach. They want to come in. They want to love. They see the beauty in this, but they're so afraid. Maybe it's not just you that has the fear. Maybe both of you do. They want to make a choice. They want to make a decision. What's this Two of Swords? At the end of the day, what's this Two of Swords about? Ooh, popped out. They're heartbroken. They're heartbroken. They're thinking about this. I don't feel like this is... I mean, it could be you. You could be coming in through the Pentacles. Whoever this is heartbreak. This is sadness, but this is self-imposed. Self-imposed isolation, sadness. You're putting yourself through the heartbreak all over again. It's like swimming in the feelings and breaking your fucking heart again. When in reality, you got to release it. Because if you continually decide to put yourself through heartbreak, you're going to always have that guard up. Embrace. There you are. So at the end of the day, yeah. You guys, I feel like you're going to get through it. You're going to get through it in divine power. It's really going to come down to making a decision to take that fucking blindfold off. Like, decision to release heartbreak. Whether it's with this connection or not. Oh, wow. All of these cards. I'm sorry. That was my chair, by the way, guys. All of these cards want... Yeah. Okay. Again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We got the moon. So someone I feel like is going to take off a mask and really reveal their feelings. That's what this offer is going to come down to. Someone here is going to take off that mask and reveal their feelings in the situation. It's been a long time coming, a long time overdue, and it's coming to a bit of a culmination. So they're going to do it, though. That's coming in. Yeah. It's coming in hot. This is getting in tune with your soul's truth. Sea Serpent. Whether it's both of you, one of you, take it as it resonates. It's a divine soul truth, the calling, what you're called to do. Force comes charging in like a fucking lightning bolt and just lights up this experience. Just goes in, charging in, no holds barred, towards what their soul wants and needs. I love that, Sag. This is a beautiful reading. Okay, so what can we get? Let's see. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. I love that. That's what it comes down to, and that's what this is about. I feel like 90% of this, for most of you, is going to be a situation where divine timing, alignment, balancing, all of this had to come into play, transformation. Oneness is my true nature. Okay, that's going to be it, Saggies. I hope you guys have a fantastic week ahead, and I will see you guys next Tuesday. Love and light.